you were telling me about, was this guy in Korea? Was he a streamer?
This YouTuber dude. Yeah, man, like he's one of those half Korean, half Japanese YouTuber. Yeah, I don't know if he's mom or pops, which side is Japan, but he's a Japanese / Korean dude, like grew up in Korea. So he speaks perfect Korean and stuff, right? His YouTube channel is about just life in Japan. He does like food reviews, and he's also a cook at a jugaya-san.
Oh snap! So he lives in Japan.
Yeah, he lives in Sendai. Okay. Not even Tokyo. He lives in Sendai. So super chill YouTube. He just reviews like konbini odeng and he likes like Crayon Shinjang and stuff. So he's like, oh, let's make Crayon Shinjang dinner today type content, right? So, but then it's really healing. I'll tell you that much. This dude is like, I watched him since he had like 2,000 subs. Now he has like over 1 million. But this is over like how many years? Like 4 or 5 years, something like that. Because people found it super soothing and chill, and it's like at the same time it's like Japan content. But he does like Kankokujin muke, because he speaks in Korean in his videos.
Oh, I see.
So yeah. Okay. Then this dude, after he became kind of famous in Korea. Now all these like YouTubers and streamers, they wanted to meet him and collab. Thing is, he never showed his face, so he's one of those guys who's kind of like, neck down YouTuber.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he is filming himself, just not his face.
Okay. Then after that, because he's from Korea, he grew up in Korea. He went to Korea to meet people. Then he met this streamer girl, Korean streamer girl, E-girl, right? They went out to drink. Then this girl was like, and after fast forward to next day, he was accusing him of like, he got drunk and starts to touch me. I have a witness, because she went there with her cousin. Okay. Who's like oppa, right? Her cousin. And they were both like, oh, like this was drunk, and start touching, like hugging, like sexually harassing this girl, right?
And were they Japanese or Korean?
Korean streamer girl.
Okay.
E-girl, man. Then this guy was like, oh no, I don't remember anything. I remember like drinking with you guys. Then I blacked out. If that happened, I'm really sorry. Like, I don't remember anything. So that really sounded, super ayashi too, right? What do you mean you blacked out and you don't remember anything? How convenient. Type stuff. So everybody on the internet was like, yeah, like this guy, he sexually harassed Nani-chan, whatever, right? Everybody's was on the streamer girl side. And plus, this dude is a successful YouTuber, so everybody was hating on him secretly. Right. I don't know why, man. He's not one of those like annoying YouTubers. He's super chill, man. Like, I
think it might be just the success part is like...
Yeah. Apparently, he's a pretty boy too. Apparently, later on, his picture, he never showed his face, but later on it came out because of all the police involvement and everything. Right. But then he was like, I really don't remember. If that happens, I'm really sorry. He apologized and everything. But then, there's surveillance camera everywhere in Korea, right? Later on, they checked it. Nothing happened. Dude just got drunk and just the whole time. Korean style. You know how, you've been to Korea. People drink and just, like my friend, remember that dude, right? Felipe, omae-sa. Then 2 minutes later. Just sleeping on the table. Yeah. Right. And that's all it was, man.
Man, so what happened to those girls? So they lied. They lied about this.
They hustled him. They tried to hustle this dude like this.
Right.
And she was a pretty successful streamer girl too. Not like super successful, but kind of known. Right. So her and her cousin, older brother, so I was like, oh, okay, this guy, his name is Yuki-kun. Oh, he's coming to Korea now. Like, let's set up this trap for him. We're gonna go out to drink, and as soon as he gets drunk and do stupid shit, we're just gonna accuse him like, oh, he's sexually harassing me.
Man, that happens pretty often, huh?
Oh yeah.
That happens in Japan too.
Yeah, like
people get
So later on, he's like, okay, he checked the video and like nothing happened, but he already apologized and everything, and he just shut down his YouTube channel after that. He's like, I can't do this no more. And he shut down his YouTube channel. Yeah. And everybody's like, no, it's okay. Come back, man. Everybody believed you. No, man, you guys didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, you guys showed
I'm done with this.
Your true colors. Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because that dude, he would travel Japan too. Like Shumatsu travel type stuff, because weekdays he has to work. Or whenever his day off, he will go to like, I don't know, Tokyo to try out a restaurant or something like that. Or to some inaka to try out, you know the shikaku udon? It's like they have like this uncut udon. So it looks like it's like an A4 paper. Yeah, yeah, those things. He will travel to inaka to, you know, review those foods and stuff. And one of them was Nishinari. He took Shinkansen or plane to Osaka. It's like, today I want to try Nishinari and what they have. They have like hormone yaki in Nishinari. Yeah. Apparently that's pretty famous. It's cheap, and you know, all the Nishinari people gather around there.
Well, yeah, because it's not Well, Nishinari, I guess like most people don't know about Nishinari, especially if they're foreigners, but it's a neighborhood in Osaka that is like, it was described to me when I was living in Osaka as like, this is the real Japan ghetto. And I was like, what? Because I've never saw a ghetto in Japan. You know, everything, especially, you know, like Tokyo and just metropolitan areas in general, they're just clean, and like, you know, the paint on the streets is super new and everything just looks really nice, and they clean everything up all the time, and you don't see a lot of homeless or anything like that either. And when I went to Osaka, my friends took me to Nishinari to check it out, and I was surprised. Like, I'd never seen, you know, people just sleeping on the street, you know, not drunk businessmen. I see, you see
a different kind of street sleeping.
Yeah, it's a different kind of street sleeping. It's still, they're still drunk, like passed out, but they're homeless. And the other thing I noticed was Nishinari has a bunch of alcohol vending machines, like just strictly alcohol. And you'll see people just gathered around the actual vending machine, just sitting on the floor, drinking and smoking. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. They say
Nishinari is the last ghetto of Japan. I doubt it, man. Like, if you go to like super inakas, they have like, I don't say they're ghettos, because when we say ghetto, we think about, I don't know, ghettos here. So different kind of ghetto, I think. I mean, poverty, violence, and you know, abandonment, everything, you know, that's the same. The concept is the same, but you know, let's say ghetto here in the States, it's max 10. Then Japan's ghetto is like 5 or 6.
Right. Well, there's differences, right? Like, there's no weapons, there's no guns in Japan, so that's one thing that's missing from the whole like ghetto thing. There's no gangs in Japan. I mean, not like gangs like in the US. You have like biker, like Bosozoku biker gangs in the countryside, but
or hip hop gangs, or like, you know, local gangs, but it's nothing like here. Yeah.
And I noticed when I went there, there's a park. And what Mike told me was, because I went and I took photos around the area, they said, okay, over here, don't take any photos because people will come out, they'll come at you, like they don't want to be seen. And I was like, all right, fine. And it was a park, and I think it was called Sankaku Koen, Triangular Park.
Sankaku Koen is one of the famous ones in Umeda or something like that.
Maybe it's something like, there's one in, it's not Umeda, it's, I don't know if it's like Shinsaibashi or something like that, but it's in Osaka.
One of the famous places, right?
Yes, yeah, and it's a small, it's a little small one. It's like it's a real small patch. It's basically, there's these streets that connect, and there's a little triangle, and there's like one of the smallest koban, like police stations I've ever seen in my life, is right there. And it's funny because the cops sit there, and then like people like skate on the Sankaku Koen, like there's like benches and stuff, and they just grind on the benches and they skate. Yeah, and like the cops don't care. Like, it's very chill. It's not that one, but for some reason I feel like that one was also called Sankaku. It might be something else, and I should look it up. But there's just tents. There's like tents there and stuff, and like people just sleeping there, like homeless. And there's also a police station right there, and that police station had like bars. Like, it was all barred up. That's the thing. You don't see bars on buildings and stuff in Japan. You don't,
right?
You know. But this place, I saw that, and it was surprising. But yeah, and so he went there,
Yeah, and he went. See, that's the thing. That's the difference now. I remember like the early YouTuber, like Japan YouTuber days, when people like went to Sankakukoen, not Sankakukoen, but Nishinari, and you know they're with the camera or their phones out shooting whatever videos. Then you'll see some osangs in the back, like in the back or something like that. But after years of YouTubers going there to shoot. Because they pay for their drinks or whatever they want to eat. Now they're pretty welcoming. It's like, wow, this is the real spot here in Nishinari or some stuff like that. So when Yuuki-kun went there, it was just like he was doing hirunomi or whatever nomi and at all these little places. Then he will go to like the horomon place or whatever place. Then, you know, some obasang next to him will start talking to him like "Oni-chan kawaii na" type shit. Right. And he was like, "Arigatou gozaimasu."
Ran away.
But yeah, he said it's pretty chill though these days. Because back in the day, I remember this other YouTuber I watch, Wacky-kun. He was tense all the time while he was shooting. He was like, "Yeah, koko chotto kowai desu." Like this.
Yeah, I was told
these guys were like approaching me, so I need to, turn off my camera and go to a safe space. And he will turn it back on. And it's like, "Nigete kimashita. I ran here, and now I think I'm in a safe, area. So let me reshoot." Nowadays, everybody goes there. All the YouTubers. It's like being in my neighborhood, the most dangerous neighborhood in LA. So it's like a YouTube gold mine for Japanese YouTubers, Nishinari.
Right. Yeah, so it must be very different. When I went, there was nobody there except for the people who live there. And my friend was showing me around. And yeah, it was like, I mean, it wasn't like people came to attack you or anything, but certain areas, they really looked, they were watching you. And you could tell they didn't want you there, and that's where they told me, don't pull your camera out. But I'd never seen so many like vending machines with like ozeki and onigoroshi and all these like sakes and beers and stuff.
Exist in Tokyo too, but not like because I've seen YouTube videos too. It's like the whole sakaba in like vending machine style.
It's just alcohol. Like
crazy.
You see them in Tokyo too, but this one was just, and you wouldn't find coffee or anything else. It's like that area, nobody's interested in buying coffee or soft drinks or pizza or anything like that. Like they just give me the good stuff. Like
the hardcore stuff, like straight up ozeki 1 cup, onigoroshi or something like that, right?
Yeah, just sake, just alcohol. And also I remember like it was really cheap. Like
that's what he mentioned too. Even other vending machines like Coca-Cola or whatever, they're usually cheaper than other places because it's supposed
Osaka
to be the ghetto of
I also realized because I lived in Tokyo 3.5 years before going to Osaka. In general, food and especially food was cheaper than Tokyo. And
that's what they
people
say.
There, they told us like Osaka takes pride in having really good food at a very affordable price. And also people haggle in Osaka, which they don't do in Tokyo. So like even whatever price you give, it's like
it's the market, right?
Yeah. So that was also like
make it cheap. Yeah. That's what my friends from Kansai told me every time they come to Tokyo. They're like, Tokyo 高い。これでudonで500円ありえない。
Right.
I'm like, how much it is in your like back in the day it was 80円、100円、200. Yeah, because you live in Inaka, man. That's why. But yeah, talking about ghettos in Japan, Tokyo has ghettos too. But thing about Japan or Tokyo, they're good at hiding it, or at least making it not look like super ghetto, making it too obvious. Like moving around homeless people, right? It was like, like you guys can't be here. They will move him to Ueno Koen at the time or whatever Koen. This is your designated homeless area. Don't come to Shinjuku or whatever.
Right.
Even Kabukicho, you don't really see much homeless anymore. What is Toyoko now? Used to be homeless, kind of like encampment there back in the day. You drove in Pipochu, right?
Yeah.
That place used to be like super, not even super. There were few homeless people, but it wasn't like, you know, Nishinari or Ueno Koen. Ueno Koen has a camp there, MacArthur Park style homeless camp. Ueno. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. But you don't really go to those parts of that Koen. Ueno Koen is pretty huge, right?
Right. Is it like the camp is, do they have tents? Do they have
tents and cardboard box houses and stuff?
Snap, yeah. What, this is recent? When did you see that?
This was like, I don't think it's recent because until when I was in Japan, like 2009, or even before that, when I went to Japan for the first time, I went to Ueno and I wanted to check around them. And my girlfriend at the time was like, you know, if you go to that part of the Koen, you know, there's a homeless people. I'm like, let's go check it out. So I went to check it out, and there was a whole campment, and they had like their little bonfire and little, you know, what do you call those? Like little camp stoves and everything.
Oh, I see. Right.
Funny thing is, like, homeless people in Japan, man, I would never forget this. Before, I was walking from, was it Kanda to Akiba? And below the bridge, there was this homeless dude. And he had his cardboard box spread out and sitting on top of it. And he was like doing a regular sitting. He wasn't like lying down, whatever. And whatever he had, like, old magazine, his cup, like water cup, and little show sets of like novel homes, was all stacked up in his little homeless cardboard box, man.
Right.
And that's how you know,
stuff,
like,
or was he selling it?
No, it's just his stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So that's how you know, like, oh my god, even homeless people clean here in Japan.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if I took a picture, but most cleanest homeless I ever seen in my life.
Right.
But
I've seen the same too.
Yeah.
I've seen.
It's not like here where like there's human feces everywhere.
Right. Well, there's a few things I noticed about. You seldom see homeless people in Japan, or at least back then. But they would work. There's one thing I noticed, like they would sell like, you know, old manga magazines.
Yeah, they collect from wherever, right?
Right? Yeah, they would have them there. They would have them laid out with like the price, and they would sit there, and then people from the station sometimes would just buy a magazine or whatever. And then they had a little system. They'd fold it all up and put it on a little cart and then leave. Yeah. And also I've seen like homeless people, they still go to like the bathhouses. They go to like Sento. And, you know, like they'll buy, you know, whatever they sell and stuff. Then, you know, going to like a public bathhouse was maybe like 300 yen, like 300 yen.
Yeah, those are still okay ones, mentally okay ones. Because there are like a lot of homeless, even in Tokyo, they're connected with drugs, right? Like shabu, or let's not name every drug in Japan, but you know, those things. You know the old Yoshiwara in Tokyo? That's like the north of Asakusa. That used to be like the old school brothel in Edo Jidai, in Edo era. Around that area, they say it's kind of ghetto-ish still. That's the city of Ashitanojo.
Oh, all right. Yeah. What's it called again?
I forgot the name, but it's near like the old school Yoshiwara.
Okay.
But that place, and other ghetto in Tokyo is Tanchi apartment complex. It's like a project of Japan. So Tanchi, because I know a lot of Tanchi kids, right? Like rappers and stuff. And it's kind of funny because Korea, apartment complex, you got to be rich to live in those places. But Japan is opposite, because Japan is like, Kenya is like, you know, the Otosan's dream and the family's dream. Let me work till I die so I can provide this.
It's like a single home.
Single home with no other people living together type stuff, right?
Like
just family home for my own family. So that you can see like the difference between how they like their privacies in Japan, right? But Hanchi kids, a lot of them, they experience violence, neglection. A lot of them, they didn't finish high school because, you know, pretty much, you know, their household is single mom household. Right. Or their dad is like some kind of yakuza or chimpira or something like that. So, yeah, like I know a lot of Tanchi kids and they're always kind of like that.
I see. Yeah, that's not a part of Japan that you ever really hear about or see.
But like, at least they're not in, you know, all the touristy areas, right? You got to go to like the east side, Shitamachi, because Shitamachi in Tokyo, they also means like the eastern part of Tokyo, like the old school Tokyo, right? Shitamachi, or across the river. Mm-hmm. So like, as soon as you cross that bridge, you see a lot of kanchis, apartment complexes, and like motorcycles and everything. Those places, and somehow they all love hip hop.
Yeah, well, I guess they, I mean, I wonder what the introduction of hip hop was in Japan. Was it GIs? Was it the media at some point?
It was media. It was 100% media, because all the people, I mean, old school DJs and rappers, the first generation rappers and DJs, bringing dudes like DJ Yutaka, DJ Honda, Yutaka-san, because they used to do stuff in New York and LA, right? Back in the day, way back in the day, the 80s. And as soon as the 90s came, they brought that to Japan. And like doing the DJ, all the scratch and rap, like, Minna de, yo, 1, 2, 3, yo. And everybody was like, oh my God. And the international school kids in Japan. So it was like, oh, this is like what we know. Like my dad listened to this kind of music too, so I know two types.
Oh, that's interesting though, because that's like two very different social classes even.
No, but still, kids in Japan, like especially international kids in Japan, because they're Japanese, even though they're half black, half white, half whatever. If they grew up in Japan, they're Japanese. So,
well, the people who live in like those like low income areas of Japan that like hip hop and stuff are different in the way that kids who are going to international schools in Japan are very different social, like economic group. Yeah. So like, is there like a blending of those through hip hop or not really?
I don't think so. They're enemies. Everybody hated those international.
Yeah. So see, that's what I was saying. Like it's interesting. At least
my friend group, because my friend, a lot of them, they're these tanchi kids or whatever, right?
Right.
They're like, Daka, あいつら本当に英語話せんだ? Like, do they really speak, English like that in the States? They would always ask me. I'm like, not really.
Right.
They speak super clean, like textbook English. We don't really talk like that. But again, tanchi kids or international school kids, whatever it is, man, they watch the same Japanese media anyways, right? At the time. Yeah. Before YouTube. Right. So they like the same stuff anyways. It's not like, oh my God, that's so ghetto. Like, we don't want to watch it. It's never like that. If it's American at the time, everybody just ate it up, man.
Well, it's foreign. So they don't, I mean, I don't think there's the same understanding of the concept of what ghetto is or anything like that. It's just something from a different country in a different language. So it's like if we watch, I don't know, like some movie from some country we know nothing about, you can only kind of guess from context, like who this person is or where they're from, but you don't really know. Like we wouldn't know what kind of like Indian dialect means you're from like a good family versus like a normal family versus like, whatever.
Social hierarchy and everything, right?
Exactly, right. That's interesting.
Yeah, man. But Nishinari, same thing. There are a few rappers. Was it Shingo? I forgot his name, but I think it was Shingo. Not Shingo 2 from Nujavis, but Nishinari. ShingoNishinari or something like that. He's pretty okay, actually. I like his style. But yeah, he's from Nishinari. And it's like, represent Nishinari type dude.
Hold it down.
Holding it down for the last ghetto of Japan.
So these were around a long time ago then? Like, well, because if it's called the last ghetto, it means like there must have been a point where like that no longer happened.
I mean, like Sengo, after war, after Japan lost the war, everywhere was a ghetto, right?
Right.
Because people think, oh, Japan, like kawaii, this, anime, that, but after war, Japan, people die of starvation. Right. Everywhere was ghetto. Everywhere you go is ghetto. So, but then, they developed, okay, we have to, make Tokyo do better first, or Osaka, whatever, big city first. We have to take care of the cities first. But then, sometimes they're like, maybe Nishinari, fuck that place. Just leave it like that or something like that. So, their development is like way behind. So they stayed ghetto. That's what they say. Tokyo is kind of like that too. The north part of Tokyo it's pretty like compared to like the south, east part of Tokyo, compared to those places, north part of Tokyo is pretty chill, right? What place do you think of North Tokyo? Only place I can remember jumping was Sugamo. And Sugamo's Toshiori's Harajuku, right?
Yeah, I mean, Sugamo is super, super chill.
But still chill, right? What else do they have? Nippori. If you think about Nippori, I'm like, Tokyo dattakke? I'm like, man, that doesn't really feel like Tokyo to me. Nippori, Nippori.
Oh, you say Nishinari, I hear the voice in the train. Nishinari.
Sugamo is somewhat famous up there. Then it's nothing until Ikebukuro, right? Then Ikebukuro is like the one big hub, right? Then after that, Ikebukuro, then Mejiro, then Baba, like the whole. Then like from that point all the way to Akihabara.
This is the
Yamanote-sen, yeah. The south, like west, south, east, Yamanote-sen. Everywhere you go, you will see something, but not the north part. I'm pretty sure they're great neighborhoods, but it's not like tourist attraction.
Right.
But I don't think, north part of Tokyo is that ghetto. Besides that Yoshiwara, like the Ashita no Jo place. That place,
right.
That place too, like YouTubers go there because like, this is Ashita no Jo no, like the background, like this is the neighborhood of Ashita no Jo.
Right.
And they're like, this is like little boroi and little undeveloped compared to other places. But me looking at it is like, it's not that bad. I would say like Anchis are worse than those places. Apartment complexes.
Right.
Because I remember going to like Tanchi's to record with my friends and stuff, right? My friend on his bike, just like middle of the night, just to a Tanchi. You go there, you see random dudes. Because it's an apartment complex, but it's tsuroshiki. You can see the hallway from outside. Because they're all like, hallways. And you see random dudes just like, on the thing, just looking outside.
Right. Doing nothing, dude.
Nothing. Or maybe just doing the flipping pigeons. Something like that.
Do they flip pigeons in Japan, dude?
Huh?
Is there anybody that's flipping pigeons out in Japan?
Nah. Maybe homeless dudes do it. But other than that, I don't think there's too ghetto to the point it's super dangerous in Japan. Maybe Nishinari, but even that, man, like just say you're a YouTuber, then everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, yeah, like let me introduce you to this nice izakaya that's cheap. Just buy us a drink.
I wonder about that. I feel like if you said you're a YouTuber, you'd already have a bunch of people that hate you because of all these like Johnny Somalis and all these people that do dumb stuff.
But I don't think. If you're respectful, you should be okay. Or just be a Japanese YouTuber, then you should be okay. If you're a gaijin YouTuber, they'll be like, oh,
yeah,
you're the guy who's causing all the problem and jump you.